Hola! Now that I've got all the listing done, I'm going to show you guys how to set up a slackline with primitive tensioning. That's the easiest way you can set it up without using pulleys. That's why they call it primitive. First, you're going to need a line. This here is threaded nylon tubular webbing. You can buy that at a sporting goods store or online. I think I have about 30 meters of line here. And you're going to need more than you realize to set it up in this manner. So I'd start with about that much. Then you're going to need a couple of slings to wrap around your posts or poles or trees, whatever two objects you use to string your line between. Then you're going to need 3 spring-loaded carabiners. These right here are ovular and probably going to be best for you because they're going to provide the most equalized tension. In addition, you're going to need 2 O-rings to go with it. So, now that we have an understanding of what we're going to need, the parts, let's go ahead and set something up. Okay, so we're going to take our webbing, our line, we're going to fold it in half. Okay? So this end, the open end, is the tail. This is the end that we're going to walk on right here. So, we're going to take our O-ring, and we're going to take the folded webbing and send it through the O-ring. Okay? Bring it all the way through. Make sure you've got a long enough tail that you're going to be able to accomplish what you're setting out to do here. So once you've got a fair enough amount over here, then we're going to loop it back around towards the side that the tail is hanging out. We're going to send that back through the O-ring, just like that, so that now you've got a nice little gap that you can send your carabiner through. And that's how we connect the line to the post. Now what we're going to do is take one of our slings. We're going to go ahead and wrap that around. Now that we've got our slings at equal lengths, we're going to take our carabiner with the tail side down and clip that through both sides of the sling. Okay? Now, we're going to take our line and bring it to about 3/4 of the distance to our other post or tree or pole or whatever we're using to support our line. Okay? And we're going to take our other O-ring at this point and do the same thing we did over there. We're going to make a little loop right here. We're going to send that through the O-ring just like that. And then the same thing, we're going to loop it back over. This time towards the side of where the line is headed. Okay? So over, under, and then we come back out with our little opening right here. We'll take another carabiner, send that through there. Boom. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is take the rest of this line, and we want to make sure and keep the line flat. We don't want any turns in the line. So I've kept the line flat to this point, and we're going to continue to the post with the line flat to here. Okay? Okay, so we've got our line flat. We're going to take this sling and wrap it at even height around this post. Do the same thing. We want to make sure it's equalized. The tension there. Equalized. We're going to send this carabiner through both sides of the sling. Okay? Now this one is going to go under the carabiner, under this part of the carabiner. So it's under there. We're going to go through the gate, and now it comes out on top. So this one this one goes under and then comes out over. And then this one goes over. So we're going to go over the carabiner on this side, and it comes out under. And then same thing, we're going to repeat the process. It goes under again. And now what we have to do is trade positions. So we're going to pull the first piece towards this post and pull this piece of the line towards that post until we can get this one underneath that one. And we're going to do the same thing again. This one goes over. And we're going to try and do the same thing. So we want this one underneath that line. Okay? Now, we've got a tensioning system. This is going to relieve a lot of the stress. So all we're going to have to do now is pull on this line. And it's nice and tight. And that is how you set up and walk a slack line. And what we want how noisy can one place be? Seriously.